Hey guys, welcome back to another LuckCatchers video. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading anything in a while. Had some business at home I had to do, and also I've been waiting for shit in this game to finish. Because today we're going to be talking about settlements. And settlements, they are... God, they are frustrating and annoying. Well, if my God, they just my man. All right, well, anyway, the first thing you got to do, you have to fly around in your balloon, and let's launch my balloon here. And what you have to do is right here you have exploration, press R. So you press R and this will come up a little window here. It says no resources found, but it says a settlement is already set up here, which is my settlement. Let me zoom out here. If you can see here on the map, there's a little white square. That is an area where you can build your settlement. So if you fly around and you can, fly over these areas and see what type of resources they have. If it's the type of resources that you want to be gathering or you want your settlement to have, you can select that settlement and build there. If there's no one else there, obviously. You can have more than one settlement. You're not restricted to one settlement. You can have as many settlements as you want. You just have to find the area to put it there. After you find your spots, you're gonna have to go to let's see here, let's land. There we go. You're gonna have to go to the market, and in the market you'll see licenses, and under licenses you will see minimal land license. And then you purchase that. That is 100 gold. I'm pretty sure it's 100 gold everywhere. It's just a standard price, unless somebody else buys one and puts it up for cheaper. There's also field bases. It says license for a hidden field base. I didn't get into that. I don't know anything about it really. I didn't want to spend 300, and because I didn't really know what it was. Mines, these are makes it possible to store, extract, process, and sell stone, iron, and ore and other rocks in large amounts. These I actually bought these. I have a drilling platform and a mine. So I just bought them because I thought I needed it for my settlement. But apparently it's just something you put down on one of those white squares. I think they go in like specific areas, like in the water, like for the drilling platform. The mine, you would put it over like somewhere where there's iron and stone or whatever you're trying to mine up. But I can't put it in my ships because they weigh extremely large amounts. Let's see here, market, licenses, mine. If you look at it, I did not look at this when I was buying it, so I just bought it. The weight of the unit is 522,150. So I was like, what? How can I bring this anywhere? And then I was looking at ships, and like all of these ships, the one that carried the most was it's not on this list here, but it was like the 200 foot, and it wasn't even close to 500,000. And then so I contacted one of the developers and I was asking him. I was like, what ship do I have to use to carry that? And they said a merchant ship. like here's a 100-foot wolf. You can actually make ships. I'll get into that a little later. It has 25 cargo sections. Fuel tank. It doesn't tell you how much it carries. But anyway, the developers told me I needed a merchant ship, and I was like, where do I get a merchant ship from? I'll just buy one off the market. Well, you can't buy one off the market. You have to either rent it from a player, or I guess build one yourself somehow. Probably upgrading this the docking port, or somewhere in your settlement by upgrading. So I was like, alright, whatever. I'll just leave them there and deal with it later. So I started building my settlement. I got my settlement down. What you do is you'll carry your minimum land license. You can carry that in the balloon, and you'll go find your square that you want to put it on, and then you have to drop it off of your ship. And well, you don't drop it off your ship. It will have like a kind of like a build button. It'll be right here where this spade is. It'll be right there, and then you sit over the white square, and then you press the little hammer, and it'll drop out of your ship and start a base. Now, when you start in a settlement, it took like 2 days, 2 full days, for my settlement to like be built, and for me to be able to actually like build a farm on it. So that's why I didn't like really post any videos. I'm like, why is this taking forever to do? Because I really wasn't doing anything else in the game except for logging in to just do my skills. And apparently, like, I was looking at my tech tree, and if you click this check mark here, you can automatically finish your skill for gold. So, to me, that's kind of pay to win right there. Like, before, it wasn't pay to win to me because I didn't even know that. Like, I didn't know you could click this little check mark and finish your skill. It says, do you want to quit now for 95 gold, but that's not quitting. It doesn't quit, it finishes it for 95 gold. I'm pretty sure. Like, okay, I'll do it for experiment. Let's 94 gold. Let's quit. Let's see what happens. There. It's done. I just progressed through time with real money. That to me, that's pay to win. Right there. That is pay to win. You can buy all these skills, all these talents. You can spend all the money in the world. You can have the best stuff, all upgraded. That's pay to win to me. And that's a no-no in gaming. You know? Especially when you have PvP happening. So somebody can buy all these magic skills, like everything. They can buy all the skills. They can buy everything. And they can just kick your ass. They can buy all the ships, upgrade all the ships, pay gold for everything. But anyway, this is supposed to be about settlements. So, anyway, I wanted to learn this here. Warships. 4 days you gotta wait for that. Or you could spend 514 gold. How much is 514 gold? Wow. It's like $2, $3. And you could save 4 days of time. That's pay to win, man. Come on. That's insanely pay to win there. You guys got to do something about that. That's a no-no. Like, and this is early access. You guys need to change this now, because when you release the game and people start wanting to play it, they're not going to play it because of that fact. Because of the fact people can rush ahead, get everything just by spending money. that makes gamers angry, because there's no skill involved. There's no grinding involved. It's just, it takes no skill to open your wallet and pay some money and get everything in the game. And a lot of people do that. So yeah. Anyway, settlements. that was my rant. Once it's built, you're gonna have like this. You're gonna have a runway. You're gonna have your docking port, which you can't land like. I think you can land big ships at it, but not really big ships. Just like normal ships and maybe a Dodger. Because if you land like big ships at it, it takes damage. But yeah, you start out with your flight center, your runway, and your docking port. So if you click on your flight center, you'll see you got all the normal stuff here, but you got a few different things. You got modernization down here, which is upgrading like from level 1 to 2 to 3, and it just keeps going. Probably so you can upgrade other things or build different buildings. Repair, which is, don't even worry about it because it doesn't really get damaged unless something attacks it, unless you build it in like a place where there's a lot of dragons. And then there's demolish. You don't really want to do that, but it has the same thing. It has warehouse, just like if you were to go to the city. It has this this is like authorization for people. I guess if you have a clan or something, you can you can set your authorizations for people in your clan or your friends or things like that. You still got your dragon wings. You can use those. Mailbox, exploration will tell you exactly what's on your what resources you have on this plot right here. Like I have 75% timber, 81% fuel, and AIMA, whatever, oil. I'm gonna call it oil. I have 19% oil. I'm gonna say the number on the right is what was there when I came here, and the number on the left is what I have right now. And then you have your market and jobs and stuff like that. Right here you have the build button. So this is where you're gonna start out with. You can hit the build button and you're gonna look at these. There's quite a few buildings here. The first one you want to start out with is the farm here. So what the farm does, it provides the settlement with food, and after upgrading also produces nitrum. Food is necessary for the production of resources and materials, as well as for the construction of buildings. Okay, so you just need it. You just have to have it, or you can't build or anything like that. So you click on the little the pot and the fire, and it starts. It takes 4 hours and how many minutes to make food. 324. See, it's just weird. The tooltips are kind of weird. They just have numbers and letters everywhere, and I don't know. It's just I guess 300. It makes 324 in 4 hours and 30 minutes, and it costs you 367 soul. So you can queue up three times. So you have to start out with the farm, and then after the farm, I built a woodwork shop because I needed timber. When you put down the settlement to begin with, it comes with like a supply of stuff. So it'll have like some boards and iron and stuff, but I didn't have enough to build the workshop. So I bought some in the market and had some people deliver it to me. They delivered it, which was really cool. And yeah, so this is the same concept. You just, you pay some soul for it. It says it makes 1,685 timber per 3 hours. So then I made that to make my mine. So after I did that, and I was waiting days and stuff to build what is this? The alchemic shop. So I built that, and this is pretty cool because it gets oil, and I have oil at my settlement here. I don't have that much. I only have 19% left. So I'm probably going to have to build another settlement with I'm going to have to get another 100 gold. So pretty much this game, you're going to be building up your settlement to sell or build whatever you want to build, because you can build boats. You can make your settlement like a fuel factory. Because I assume when you upgrade this, I'm going to get more items to build. Like if you look in the market, let's see, go back. If you look in the market, you have what is it? Materials. So you have this, which is the regular fuel that you use in the starter balloons. And then there's this fuel, it's blue. Let's just use yellow. There's yellow, blue, green. There's green fuel, and then there's the regular resources, this. So I'm thinking when you upgrade your alchemic shop or whatever, use this, turn it into the green stuff maybe, and then, you know, keep upgrading and goes to the blue stuff. And you just make it to where you sell whatever kind of fuel you want to sell and make money that way. Or you could upgrade this and build ships and sell the ships. I can build a 100-foot wolf, and what's this one? A sutler. So yeah, you can build ships. And there's also a lot of other stuff here. You can build a warehouse and fill it up with more stuff once your flight center gets full. And what else do we have here? We have forge shop. So the forge shop, you make engines for your balloons. And then the arsenal shop, you can make cannon shells and weapons. And then you have a store. In this store, you can trade resources with the other players, yeah. And display applications for the purchase of needed goods. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And then anti-aircraft platform, so you can build like little turrets for your settlement, which is cool. Assembly and design shop. And assembly and design shop, you can develop stricklets and produce them using our own drawings in the acquired form of other players. And then that's the farm. So mine, alchemic shop. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So when you get all that stuff built, after days and days and days of waiting for your materials, because let me tell you, it's a lot of materials to build something. Like, look at this ship. You need, you know, almost 1,000 of that oil, 459 I already have that. Boards. I mean, you can make boards, but you need 7,000 of them. And what does it take to make boards? You need that ore or whatever it is, and timber. 700. You need 770 timber and 22 of that ore stuff to make 225 boards. And you need 7,000 boards. Right? Look, yeah, 7,300 boards. This one you need 83,968 boards. So have fun grinding, guys, because it's going to be a long time before you build anything. Even upgrading this, you need 2,500 boards, 3,360 iron, 700 soul, 980 timber, And then you have to make plywood panels too, 38.50. You can make plywood panels. I saw where you could make plywood panels. Where is it that you can make plywood panels? Is it at the farm? Core food. It's got to be here somewhere. Plywood panels. I don't know. It's probably at one of the another building you have to make. But this here, look at this. Fire bees in the hive. It doesn't say what they do or anything like that. So you have no idea what they're for. So why would I build them? I have no idea. I don't know what fire bees are for. And then you have sailcloth here. You can make sailcloth for your ships. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the settlements. It's pretty much this with the pay to win stuff, and this like it got me stuck. Like, it's almost like a paywall right here. This is where your paywall is. This is what they do. They make the game so grindy. They make it so grindy that you're forced to pay money to progress, or spend the rest of your life trying to get somewhere in the game. That's what happens. It's either pay money, and I'm not saying pay for everything in the game. I'm not saying pay for everything in the game. I'm saying pay for something. You have to pay for something. You're going to have to pay for it, or you're not going to get anywhere in the game. And the game is just completely grindy. I haven't even logged in to do anything in the game because I'm just waiting for my stuff. Like, it's pointless for me to just fly around and waste time and do like little jobs and stuff. But then when you hit this paywall, you're just like, what? You're just like, what? What do I do now? I just fly back and forth and go from city to city and do job. Fight some dragons, do job. Fight some dragons. Like, come on. There's got to be something else. We got to be able to do something else. There's PvP and stuff, but who's going to win that? The people that shell out the money. Those are the ones that are going to win. The people that click that button. The people that click that check mark. Those are the people that are going to be kicking your ass and taking your ship and all your cargo. So, yeah, that's settlements, guys. That's settlements for you. And you can have as many as you want. You just got to have 100 gold. And I'm sure there's ways to make money. There's probably people that make hundreds and hundreds of gold. But I'm sure they paid something to get there. They've paid some kind of money to get there. Or you can just use this game as just one of those games you come back and visit every once in a while, and you know, every day you log in. Because I have games like that where I log in once a day, you know, make sure these are filled up, and making my supplies and doing that. And then after a while, you'll progress, and you'll be like, yeah, cool. You know, it took me 6 months to get here, but yeah, I did it. You know, because you're not going to progress any faster if you sit in the game and just play and play and play and play and play and just go back and forth and do jobs and jobs and jobs and jobs. Because it's not going to make your settlement grow any faster, because you still got to wait for it. Unless there's some kind of way you can pay to finish it. Can you pay to finish it? Oh, look at that! You can pay to finish. More gold! You can pay gold to finish it. Look. Boop. It's done! More gold. There you go. It's either wait or pay money. And I don't I don't know if I can even support games like that, man. It's it's almost like a Facebook game where they're like, or like a mobile game where it's like you wait for it, or they say, here, spend some of your gems. Spend some of your gems and you can finish it instantly. That is not a game, man. That is an application that someone made to either swindle you out of money or try to coerce you into paying money so you can finish your base and get to the end. So they make it completely insanely grindy. And yeah, I'm done ranting. That's it for me. I'm out. Peace. That was Settlements. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, thumbs down. If you did, thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next video. If you like what you saw, let me know. Comment below. And I will see you next time. Peace out.